In a quiet city at night, Ardon, a 38-year-old man, thin but strong, walked alone under the dim streetlights. Years of life had weighed on him, and that night, his burden felt heavier than usual. In their small home, Ardon sat on the edge of the bed. He looked at his daughter, sound asleep. Her small face was so peaceful, as if unaware of how harshly the world had treated her father. In the silence, Ardon's eyes welled up. He touched his daughter's hair and whispered, "Forgive me, Dad." That afternoon, Ardon returned to work in the old warehouse. He lifted sack after sack, trying to collect rupiah after rupiah. Sweat and fatigue mingled, but his hope remained the same, to provide a better life for his daughter. That night, he sat at a simple wooden table. Only a small lamp stood as witness. His hands trembled as he wrote a letter, his last letter, before he left. Morning approached. Ardon stood in front of their house, fighting back the tears that threatened to fall. He knew leaving would be painful, but he felt maybe this was the only way his child would have a decent life. He walked away, down the misty village road, carrying a small bag. Each step felt heavy. It was raining as he arrived at the old bus stop. He sat alone, shivering in the cold, embracing a decision that was breaking his heart. Days passed. Ardon worked odd jobs at the port, moving heavy crates under the hot sun. His body grew increasingly tired, but his thoughts always returned to one person, his daughter. That night, he sat on a park bench. The park lights glowed warmly. In his hands, he held a small photo of his daughter. His eyes were red with a longing that never faded. Until one morning, on a small cliff, Ardon stood watching the sunrise. In his hands was a letter he had written, but never sent. The wind blew through his hair and jacket. He took a deep breath, then said softly, "Daddy will come home," because sometimes, no matter how far a person goes, their heart always knows the way back.